It's Arukh HaShulchan Yardeh Simon Beis Sif Hey through Ches. This is day 24 of the Supplemental Arukh HaShulchan Yomi series. Hey, Habayel Teavon a sinner for his appetite. Should be announced to Shechet on his own independently. If you're down to Sheesh so Shnei Sakim, we know he has two knives. Echad Badik B'Hashem Bak, one of which he is checked and which is not checked. Or Shein so Teich B'Char Shchita Shnei Sakim was so immediately after Shchita the two knives. He says he shechted with the good one, Neman. I was incredulous about this yesterday. I'm more incredulous about this today. How we give so much nemanis to a mumer l'te'avon. I don't think anybody nowadays would actually count it's giving such nemanis to a mumer l'te'avon who eats treif, but only because of te'avon. But here it is. Because he doesn't reject the heter and eat iser when the heter is a possibility. Now this I feel like Shanim supposed to be able to, even if meat is found in his hand. Is believed to say that this meat was shechted to me by so and so expert. Since it's mentioned the name of the expert, it's not going to lie. He's concerned that they're going to ask the expert and really found to be a liar. Therefore, he doesn't mention the name of the expert. He's not believed. The Shachan does. And even though somebody who seems to be saying they came once they're experts in the sea, who no longer suspect he's going to shech by somebody who's not a mumche. Because he's not going to forsake that which is mutter and eat that which is iser, if he has an option. Even though he himself doesn't want to go to the bother of properly fixing the knife, nevertheless he's going to go through the bother to go by the person who is the expert at shechting. Chazal said al chemtzon on the chametz. Over Avera are the people who violate halacha. Even though they keep the chametz over Pesach, after Pesach they immediately switch for the mutzar chametz. It's based on the name of Sefer Tshuva. According to this, would have to say the name of the expert. Nevertheless, look, we don't pass away. So we don't know what toil is actually going to, whatever it's going to expend and whatever it's not going to expend. It can't be that lenient in an isser of the potential of having treif. That would show also when he has two knives. He is believed to say that he can shecht with the better one. The issue is some say I feel kosher, that even if he doesn't say it, it's still kosher. His statement doesn't make a difference either way. Also is believed with his statement. Rather, since he has in his jurisdiction also a check knife, and he knows it's checked, he's not going to forsake that which is mutter, eat that which is also. Also kosher. So even he doesn't say he had such a knife, it should be kosher. So Shachan does. Says no, he's got to say something. How do we know that he knows that he has a check knife? And maybe he doesn't even want to go to the tikkun of checking with knowing whether he has a check knife or not. I will show him, but he says so. Also, true, he's not giving credibility. It's interesting the way he puts it. When his statement also has a check knife, and then when he's believed, says he's looking for sure. There's a question here. How we let this violator, the sinner, check with a check knife. We know you have to check the trach and esophagus after shechita. But if you don't check them, also now let the even how do we believe this sinner that he made the proper check? Okay, let's say it's not difficult to check the simonim, the trach and esophagus, and I'll definitely check. What good does it do that he checked? Do you think if we found they didn't check the majority of the treif and or the esophagus is going to declare treif? He eats the navel. Fails because he has the appetite. He's checking shouldn't make any difference either way. And that we should say that we have to check the simonim. He didn't find that neither Gemara nor in the poskim. The bracket says that, however, the Shulchan Gemara does say that in the name of the Riaz. That was he says that was Chazal required to leave dog simonim to check the simonim after shechita. It's not because you have a suspicion that maybe the majority of the simonim weren't checked. shechted. The vata has shochet shochet. So the shochet shechts the way it normally does, which is to cut most of the simanim. But since the animal till now was in the assumption of prohibition because it was alive, based on the shechita, most of the simanim becomes mutzar. We can't allow it unless you check that the majority of the simanim were indeed cut. So that's the primary aspect which takes it out of the Isser. We didn't check this. It hasn't yet left the Cheskas Isser. Fascinating lumdus. It's not because we really are concerned that perhaps the majority of the Shim was not shechted. No, it's in order to establish that the Cheskas Isser is fallen off and it's the Cheskas Hester. Therefore, the Avrayan is believed to say check somebody because no toil. Since you checked, it's mutter. It lost the cheskas iser. It's not like checking the knife after shchita. Where we're afraid maybe it got nicked in the hide before shchita. Therefore, even though in the strict letter of the law, you should be more. It's more severe to check the simon than to check the knife. In terms of the chashash itself, it's more lean because it's unlikely that it got nicked with the skin. It's much more likely it got nicked with the bone after shchita. So therefore, therefore it's not the bdikas sakin is not makiv. The bikas or is makiv in order to get it out, or not because what is makiv in order to get it out of the cheskas iser. Okay, it says Kinder's Daiti, and then he says in the brackets, that's also brackets. Okay, if he must buy a company of and let's say Ruban. Oh, but later on I'm going to say there is a potential issue that maybe the majority is not shechted. Why do we have to? How are we relying on him? We have to check ourselves. Zayin Yoeli, it seems to be a session with Chazal Ariana Chol Nevelos. That we're talking about a violator who eats the velos. Who didn't call treif? It doesn't make a difference if it's in velo, which is an animal which not shechted, or a treif, an animal which had a mortal wound. Echad zelab. Same isser. I mean, not same isser, but the same level of isser. Doesn't make a difference if this fellow eats a lot of the velos or half a shear in the velos. Half a shear is asmi. Even his makbedin only a chatzi is highest in the velos or treifas. Something is suspect treif d'rabbanan. So he eats meat which was not salted, down by friend d'rabbanan, and the blood of the organs of the d'rabbanan. Is not suspect on the prohibition of shchita. Sheminat Torah. If he's only eating the Rabbanan Isser l'te'avon and not to anger Hashem. The bracket says, in our day and age, people don't distinguish the Rabbanan the Raisa that much or not that. So therefore, if he's for Cheshish Rabbanan, we should Cheshish in the Raisa as well. But Dafki Oven, it's specific to the Te'avon. Somebody eats a Nevel to anger Hashem. He forsakes that which is Mutzah of Ochla Isser, it's Isser. V'heter Tov Tamok Isser, where the Heter meat tastes as good as the Isser meat. Shechita's asura. Shechita's also. I feel shochet yafa even shechted properly. When a gab is somebody standing over him. Shechita's kuti. That is like a shechita begoy. Lamika barzvika is not considered to be somebody who's betayra shechita because he's a real Russia. Yeshim substance divided chatchila asurin litin certainly chatchila shank give shech. People say barak even it's a check knife over the gaba. Somebody standing over him. Shechosh lachshir bekavana. So we're suspect to cause people to stumble deliberately to. Cause people to violate prohibitions. But after the fact, he shechted with a check knife. And they stood over him from the beginning to end. Shechted nicely, shchitas muter. So shchitas muter. He's still not a guy. He is in the midst of shchita. He's somebody who violates one prohibition. It's not like somebody who violates the entire Torah. Levad, except for two prohibitions. Ba'akum v'chilul Shabbos if he's over Zara and chilul Shabbos, as we shall see, then mumel davar achad having mumel kol Torah kula.